So rolling out now will be our shifters, seniors, and masters. And Cole Matheson, he has been very strong here this weekend. Cole sitting on the pole position in the number 3. Outside will be the 28 of A.J. Myers. Danny from all in the number 37, scheduled in the 3rd spot. And Danny's been very strong. Had a 3rd place finish in heat number 1. Finished 3rd in heat number 2. We'll see if Fomal can get something rolling, bring that cart to the top. Richard Eistedt in the Masters class. He'll be starting 4th. 5th, it'll be Gonzalo Aponte, the Masters driver. Andre Sabalas, senior driver, starting 6th in the 85. Chris Bainey into 14 in the Masters class will start 7th. Masters driver Kurt Matheson into 25, starting 8th. 9th will be the 26th. Masters driver Vicky Bryan. Starting in the 10th spot, Benjamin Hankinson in the senior class. Benjamin into 249. Masters driver Arshad Bagheri in the number 5, starting 11th. Masters driver Thomas Hankinson into 52, starting 12th. Masters driver Matthew Sanford into 24, starting 13th. Amarillo in the number 15. Masters driver starting in the 14th position. So drivers will get themselves lined up and ready to roll. Again, this will be 15 laps. Your shifters. Still a ways to go. And in the senior class, Cole Matheson, again, has set quick time on Saturday. Cole picking up the win in heat number 1. Finished 2nd, heat number 2. Behind that guy next to him in the 28, A.J. Myers. So Andre going to lift him up. We'll let him go. We're underway. Shifters going to make their way into turn number 1. A.J. Myers right on the heels of your leaders. They work their way through the chicane for the first time. Again, Cole Matheson has been very strong. Set quick time on Saturday. Turned out a 36.082. The field off the tree turn led by Matheson. Some heavy traffic. Danny Fomal under the gun holds on to that 3rd spot. As they'll come off the top of the oval, there's Daniel Fomal in the 37. And he's pretty well been locked into that 3rd spot. Fomal qualified 3rd, finished 3rd in heat number 1, 3rd in heat number 2. And right now, Heistead working the back end of Fomal as they come into that hairpin turn. Now in exchange, A.J. Myers going to go to the inside. He'll snatch it away. So there's A.J. Myers. Again, A.J. winning heat number 2. So he's been on the move, continuing to get better for A.J. Myers. Said A.J. qualified 2nd heat number 1, picked up the win in heat number 2. And right now, the 28 yellow machine, A.J. Myers will lead him down into turn number 1. There's your leader, A.J. Myers, heads into the chicane. Got about a cart length and a half advantage. Give about 2 carts now off the chicane. Again, 15 laps, your shifters. This is shifters, senior and masters. Fomal in that 37, quick lap time. Fomal 36.581. Again, that is overall quick time. He's starting to close in on Kurt Matheson. World champion driver, Fomal in that 37, definitely a good one. He'll work down the front stretch. And Fomal right now about a half a second behind your leader. So about a half a second for Fomal. And again, he just turned 36.429. So Fomal again, quick lap time, trying to buckle it down. Gets on the bumper, Cole Matheson. They'll head to the top of that hairpin turn. This is the way it's been all weekend between A.J. Myers, Matheson, and Fomal. And that's been the battle between these top 3 drivers. And we're right there again as they head to the top of the oval. A.J. Myers, very talented driver, does not get rattled. And he'll hold on to about a 0.2 of a second advantage. Cole Matheson just turned a 36.423. So Cole Matheson, your quickest one out there. Being pestered by the 37 of Fomal. That's your top 3 on the entry to the hairpin turn. It's been a good battle. Again, Fomal has not been able to get into that 2nd position. Again, digging hard again. World champion driver in that 37. Great, great talented driver. Been able to watch Fomal over the years. And boy, he is a good one. Waiting for that move. We'll see if he can set it up. As Matheson getting a little bit out of line. A little bit of a different line coming off that top of the oval. But not going to work for Matheson. He'll have to stay in the middle of that sandwich right now off the hairpin turn. Running fourth, Richard Highstead. He's got himself about 1.4 seconds behind your leader. Kind of hung out there running solo in fourth, and nobody around Richard right now as he works off the hairpin turn. 5 laps complete, 15-lap heat number 3. Cole Matheson, 36.423. That has been the quick time so far. And right now, Cole finds himself as the meat of the sandwich down into turn number 1. And A.J. Myers, nice and smooth. Love the way he comes through that turn number 1. Nice and smooth. Again, really not working that wheel at all. Very calm. A lot of talent there in that 28, A.J. Myers, but his hands are full. Matheson, Danny Fomal going to look to the inside. He's got the room and takes that spot away. So finally waiting for that spot again. A lot of areas to pass on this track, and that's one of them. As Fomal seen the door open, jumped in. Now taps the back of the helmet, trying to get a little help now. And he's going to need it with Matheson behind him as he'll head down into turn number 1. Your leader with a 0.6 of a second advantage. And we've been talking about it. Ramirez, we've been talking about it with other drivers getting up front and then putting a little icing on the cake. And that's quick time for A.J. Myers, 36.318. Nice to be up front, and boy, when you could turn quick time, that's all the more advantage you have up front as your leader exits off the tree turn. And Fomal's going to need some help with Matheson, see if they can get something rolling and try to bring a very quick A.J. Myers as we close in on the halfway point. 8 laps in, 7 to go. And then it's been A.J. Myers taking over that lead back in lap number 3. And he is right now holding on to a 0.5 second lead over Fomal. Fomal started third, currently running second. Cole Matheson, your pole sitter, running third. He's 0.7 of a second behind your leader. Richard Highstead in the 81, currently running fourth, 1.7 seconds behind your leader. And Andre Sabalas currently in that 5th place position, now 2.8 seconds behind your leader. In the Masters, that'll go to the 14 right now. Your Masters leader is Chris Bainey. So 9 laps complete. Lap number 8, just over the halfway point. Cole Matheson, 36.276. And he's in behind Fomal on the entry to the top half of that hairpin turn. And A.J. Myers again. A.J. qualified Saturday morning in second. Finished second, heat number 1, scored to win in heat number 2. So A.J. Myers looking for back-to-back wins. And right now, I'm going to tell you, he looks very comfortable coming off the top of that oval. And Dana Fomal now with a little bit of heat on his bumper. That's Cole Matheson, going to kick it up a notch. Stays in the tire tracks of Fomal as they work their way through the chicane. Fomal right now 0.4 of a second behind your leader. So obviously shaved off a little bit of that time. Now looking to the inside, Cole Matheson. He's got the room, he's got the lane, and he's got second. So Cole Matheson right back in the second. Cole right now with quick time, 36.263. He's got the heat. He's got the power. Let's see if he can get up there and bring in A.J. Myers with 11 laps in. 4 laps remaining. I tell you, watching A.J. Myers, this kid is just money. Hitting his marks nice and smooth, and really you can judge by what he's doing to watch his hands, and he is very smooth. That kart and that crew has really got this kart dialed in. Now he slows a little bit coming to the top of the oval, and he's got a problem. Your leader drops back. A problem with A.J. Myers. He slowed coming to the top of the oval. Meantime, brand new leader Cole Matheson will inherit the lead. Oh my goodness, heartbreak for A.J. Myers. He had about a 0.4 of a second advantage, and A.J. shuts it down and heads into the pits. So brand new leader Cole Matheson takes it over here in lap number 12. Now we'll see if Fomal can start to buckle down. He's got plenty of time. 3 laps to go. Fomal has hold that second place position a couple laps ago. And now a brand new leader, Cole Matheson. Boy, talk about heartbreak for A.J. Now contact. Couple karts going to get together off the exit of the hairpin turn. Looks like they'll stay out of harm's way. 2 laps to go. Cole Matheson off of turn number 1 with a 0.5 second advantage. Matheson now turns a 36.217. So talk about a little bit of a Christmas present here in the month of August for Cole Matheson. I don't really think he would have caught A.J. Myers. But it's the way it goes. That's why you run the entire race. And right now, Matheson working the carnage there. A couple drivers off to the side on the entry to the tree turn. Going to play out very strong in that pre-final. But boy, oh boy, heartbreak for A.J. Myers. White flag up. Your leader, Cole Matheson, now with a 9/10 of a second advantage over Famal as they head off the chicane. So Cole Matheson looking for his second heat win of the day, of the weekend, I should say. And he'll cruise right along. So Famal, best finish so far of the weekend. Famal will pick up that second place position. There's Daniel cruising right along. And so here he comes, your senior winner into number 3. Cole Matheson will score the win in heat number 3. Famal coming home second. Heston will pick up that third spot. So a good run for Richard Hysted in the senior class.